Welcome back to Jtwes, guys. Today, well, I may eat a little crow later on, but as you probably already know by the title of the video, I am going to plant some sweet corn on March 29th. I don't think I may have planted it this early one time years ago, but I just gotta, I think it'll be okay. It kind of started yesterday. I went over to the Silver Queen garden and I was gonna cut it because some of that ryegrass cover crop was kind of coming back a little bit. And you know, we've been working on it. We've chiseled it, we've cut it a couple times. And I cut it and it's cutting up pretty good. I said, man. So I cut it twice and it cut up real good. And I was looking at the 30-day outlook of the weather, and there was a few nights in the next 30 days where it was getting on about 39 degrees, 40 degrees. And I said, you know, I think I'm gonna try this deal. I said, we're gonna try it. And we may plant the Jimmy Red next Saturday. This is Saturday, so we may plant the Jimmy Red next Saturday, I don't know. But what really put the icing on the cake, when I hooked this up, and I went across it, because I needed to hook it up because I got to weld some pieces on the bottom of this, and it really fixed up good then too. And I said, man, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna use this planter here. A couple reasons why we're gonna use this planter. We may use my other planter on the Jimmy Red, but I'm gonna use this on the Sweetcorn because it actually doesn't have that flat sword up under it. I think would catch some of this trash over here. The cover crop did leave a little more trash than what I'm used to, but I think the skinny sword would be better about going between it and stuff. So I think we'll use this for the Silver Queen, but I got to figure out, I know I want to run the planter in low gear, but I got to figure out which plate I want to use, whether it's a 16 sail low gear or a 24 sail low gear. So let's figure that out. I can use either hopper. Oh, what we're going to use, I think I've said this before, I will buy some Silver Queen this year, but just like last year, what I buy this year is going to go straight in this freezer. This seed right here, this was kind of back towards COVID days and things was still hard to get, but this I bought from Haas Silver Queen 2023, and I think this is about a year or two old too. So we'll mix these two bags together, and this is what we'll use here. But we'll buy some more this year and put it in the freezer. I just like having them about a year ahead on that Silver Queen. I'm thinking on my plates, I had been using this 8 sail plate. This is a 1962A medium seed, but I tell you what, I'm not real satisfied with the amount of Silver Queen that will not make it through there. And so I have another plate that's a 16 sail. I gotta find it here. There it is. There's our cotton. This 16 sail plate here, as a matter of fact, you can see the Avipel, the white residue of the Avipel still on there. So I wanted to find a 24 sail that was about the same depth, which that red one right there is perfect. So what we'll do, I got a feeling it's going to wind up being the 16 sail, so we'll put it in here, the 24 sail in here. Let's check the 24 sail. Okay, we're good there. That is the cool thing about those planters. being the same is I can use the same plant, different hoppers. So that is pretty nice there. Okay. Let's get it primed. All right, now it's primed. That's gonna be too much. All right, we're gonna try this hopper. It's primed. I think that's gonna be fine right there. That's where we're gonna go with it. So my choices are turning this slow or turning it fast, and I'm gonna turn this 16 cell plate slow. And the reason why I'm gonna turn it slow is because this is a smaller cog and this is a bigger cog. Obviously it would take more times around on that cog to make this one go more around, so the back wheel will be turning faster than that, and so I think we'll be fine there. I'm gonna get the seed mixed up and we'll come back in just a second. All right guys, I'm getting the first batch of seed prepped here with the Avipel. I am not going to use the Hoss tool seed. All I'm saying is it's a different seed than this, and I just don't feel comfortable using it, so I told Sammy to go get some of the stock I bought last year, and you see the 2024 on there is when I bought that. So we'll probably use 8 ounces of that. But I just want to make sure the Avipel is completely dry on the seed, which it is. Looks like I got a good coverage there. Stay tuned till next week. We'll make a dedicated video on applying this and how much rate to put on it, and we'll go ahead and prep all of our Jimmy Red seed for that field up there next week on a dedicated video. So stay tuned for that, especially you guys that are interested in this. So this should be ready here. And she's ready in there now. Well, this seed's a whole lot colder, but the second batch in there, it's coated up. I think that's enough to do that patch. If it's not, we'll mix up one more. Let me get cleaned up, get my hands cleaned up, because I definitely don't want to mistakenly rub my eyes. That's why I ain't took my glasses off. All right, guys, that is 11 rolls of Silver Queen sweet corn on March 29th. We're either going to be a hero or we're going to be replanting, one or the other. I was just looking at this as I was pulling in the shed, and that was wore out a little bit there. I got to get that. It's just a section right there. It ain't but that long. I'm just going to weld a piece from here to here, and that'll be ready for the Jimmy Red. We'll use this planter for the Jimmy Red. It is set up. I didn't use near as much seed as I thought. And she's putting it out. Yeah, it's putting it out plenty. Didn't use near as much seed as I thought I would. Sammy, bring it. Blue bucket. But we'll keep this seed. The Avipel will stay on it. I mean, it doesn't hurt it to stay on there, even if we refreeze it. Just have to be careful about, you know, making sure it's in a non-contaminated bag. Probably put it in 2 bags. If I put it back in the freezer, we'll put it in 2 different bags. But yeah, I think I'll use this planter for the Jimmy Red. Hold on, I got some more. It's okay. Always a few seeds in here. All right, that's all of them. We'll leave this off. We'll leave that off for a minute or two, because here, Sammy. Okay. I already got, we'll walk over to the water hose in a minute, and then you'll wash my hands off, okay? Okay. I think I stopped in the middle why I said I like this planter. It's the lift, you know, the 140 sometimes lets down a little bit further than this, vice versa. Anyway, let it all the way down, and it rides about 2 inches into that sword pretty much right there all the time. And that's a good spot to have it, set it, forget it, and I don't have to look back at the sword to make. So long story short, I think we'll use that plant, the Jimmy Red too. And plus, you know, yeah, I mean, I think that's the speed I want it there. I'm pretty sure, and I didn't do this blindly, guys. I've ran this gear plate combination before, so I know about what it's going to do. So, yeah, we'll go with that, and hopefully it'll work out all right. Okay, we got yards to mow, and probably going to be a short video, but that's okay. I just wanted to get a video out of me doing the corn. I almost didn't film it. I almost was just going to plant it, and then I was like, man, I can't do that to them. You know, I may catch a little slack for planting it early, but that's okay. It's all in good fun. But we got to fix this next week, and don't forget, we're going to do an Avipel seed treatment video where we're going to get the Jimmy Red seed ready, and so be looking forward to that video. And of course, we got to get the field ready, and we'll get to see this thing in action a little more than you guys have seen, and so it'll be real fun. But y'all have a good week. Yeah, and join us on Monday Night Live. A good week, a good day. God bless you. God certainly loves you. We'll see you.